Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. New series coming up following the punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Wilson's got it. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Touchdown, Tennessee! So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw. Break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He puts some air under this one, deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans need only one to take the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Sims now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First carry for the versatile vet Cordero Patterson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Sims now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. At 2:01 on the clock, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running with Eckler again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it about 70 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he's brought down for a loss. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He connects downfield on 4. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down, 24 yards, and it's a first down. Now Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. They send a receiver in motion right. On first down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Washington. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. Sims now on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Gibson here from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He's got it in the red zone. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game at 21. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Has the connection to Odunze. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught by the open man. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Pushing for the end zone. And it lost the football. It's not loose. And the Commanders pick this one up.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Johnson up the middle. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Hey, Kate, remember playing tug-of-war way back when? Like elementary school, where you're just trying to move that rope an inch? Well, the offense and the fullback couldn't do it. Defense stood up and stopped it before it could get started.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Titans have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A little bit surprising to see them decide to throw for it there.
Yeah, a bunch of trust thrown their way by this staff to call a pass play in that situation. You know, and you'll hear coaches say this, Kate. You got to play fast, but never in a hurry. He was hurried right there, and it certainly led to the INT.
Back to throw. Mahomes. Jones reels it in. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time. First and 10 from the 41. The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. On the give, here's Eckler. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is Eckler on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now trail by just a point in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie us up 28-all. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Has the connection to Jones. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Titans with a little more work to do to win it here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He'll look to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Rome Odunze, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Here he is to throw. Schultz with the catch. And that will not be enough for a first down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looking to throw it. This is complete to Schultz. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Here he is to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Washington calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Setting up to pass. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
way to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Counterplay, Jones. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 3.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Staying on the ground with Jones. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No yards on the play, and back-to-back stops forces a 4th and 3. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. The kick is good, he got it! So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.
rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy.
Like damn, why I get a like urn? I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like what, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it. And I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of dying them streets. To the boy alley hooping, I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light scan in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got real. Young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mine, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony out grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you live with no spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep, everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops, wonder where I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level more. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 in a so silly. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rat. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. But you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got spit when the light got turned. Got a dog crack when the boy won't learn. Big racked up shorty when the block gets served. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. And I love my but I ain't them nerd like damn. Why pie get like yarn? two in, two back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, I got 17 hours to the flight out, only got time for a night out, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't getting no younger, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't got too long, no, you know I gotta catch my flight, you know I gotta reach new heights again, you know you run it up at night, you know I only get one life for this, went through. J. Cole said it's millions and mills, but I'm the king and I just it all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me, they never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while I'm Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey. 6'2", dark skin with purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying Lil Curtis, yeah. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I run it up at night. You know I only get one life for this. I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success and promoted to just go. Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapy.